All right, so we're spending time down here. Kind of expect it, but at the same time, it's sort of normalizing. So what do we got going on here today? Well, still got about half hour before the New York Open. We came out of this hole pretty nicely. Some strong support, 31.6. Did not think they would go that low. Uh, really didn't see that many vector candles to recover. They got the one that was there. So now I'm expecting price to retrace just a little bit before the New York Open. See if this is a midweek reversal now, and that price will come down maybe to about this area and then rocket back up. I sold a little bit again this morning when I woke up. But, it's really hard to sell below 32.5. Typically there's not much room. I don't know, it's hard to say, is it going to spring? Is it going to spring test? I don't really know here. But we switch over, we look at the RSI. The RSI is low, but it's starting to climb here. So I think we get a little bit of a dip and rip, and hopefully a midweek reversal here. Worst case scenario, for scenario wise, I thought it would have been to come down to this orange line and reclaim this vector candle over here, but they came pretty close and we stopped just above it. So I'm not quite sure if they're gonna try to claim it, but we did have such strong buying as it got down, as it probed that lower level, and it does seem a little unlikely now. But every time I say that, that's what tends to happen, and then the thing I think is going to happen goes ahead and occurs. So let's bump it down to the hour. Take a look. We got down, we're coming back up out of it. If you take the market maker's perspective, they're building longs right now, right? Short volume is increasing. I think it needs to go up a little bit more. Here we go on the short volume. You see it's been up higher in the past, and here we are today, still creeping up. I think it needs to go up further before it gets knocked down. On the volume front, we're getting a little bit of an increase in volume, at least over the last few days. We're coming up here today. Today looks pretty promising. Nothing incredible in the last hour here, but I do like how volume tends to pick up. Dips here, it's still a little low. I believe we have a little bit of a supply issue here, where supply is being absorbed. We're getting that last round of shaking out. People are kind of getting more bearish. I'm going to be contrarian, so it's working out nicely for me. We might as well get the dogs in the picture here. There's one. There's the other. All right. So we're walking the dogs, setting ourselves up here. Got a little money, only 5% this time, because we got up at 3:30 and we were buying. Had a little bit of dip, buddy, not much, but I did do some buying down there. And again, it's just hard to sell below 32.5. A lot of times there's not much doing below that, and the springs are pretty rare, right? Really only going below 31 a couple times here. So if you think about it, the odds are low that's going to go down there again. And I also like to think that we need to see something like top of the cycle. But if our new range is going to be 32 to 35, and we're going to consolidate in there for a little while. Then you know, I've got to play. I got to play off of that 35 again. So I'm going to wait, see if it climbs up. You know, I'll mess around. I'll sell a little bit if it gets 34.5 today, or 34, and then look to buy back in. You know, 600 to 1,000 below that. You know, that's the only way I'm able to accumulate, is to play these little 1 to 3% scalps after fees. It's not much, but you know, that's exactly what the market's given us. Right, so if we go back to the chart, you know, there is an accumulation around the mean. 32.4 has been a nice number. You know, it's sort of going sideways again. So I think it's time to just hold on. Let it run up to at least 33. And then you could sell a little bit, buy back in a little lower, and let it run again.